So hi, today I will take you through the window functions in the SQL. So this topic is one of the important topic. I'm going to discuss about window functions, right? Please try to understand what is window functions. In SQL, basically, think of a window function as a way to perform calculations across a set of rows that are related to the current row. Uh, it's an advanced topic, guys, and unlike group by, a standard group by collapses all rows into a single summary row. Example, if you have a total sales per department, you lose the individual row detail, right? Only you can be able to see the total sales per department, right? So we have window functions. They calculate, they calculate, they calculate the summary. Okay, they calculate the summary like total sales, right? And but keep the individual row. This is what the this is what the benefit of a window function. Individual row which will visible, right? So what I'm telling here, you have a group by, to get the summary based on the rows, right? But thing is, in group by you can be able to see the only details, right? Details like if you have a total sales per department, but you can't be able to fetch a single rows related to operations. But window functions will give you a one kind of a facility where they calculate the summary like cells, but keep all the individual row as well, right? This is what about the window functions. So I can say they open a window. They open a window to look at to look at to look at other rows, other rows, other rows while processing, while processing, right? While processing the current one. Now, how we can achieve these all things that I will explain here. Please try to understand what I'm explaining here. Definition I have given for the window functions. Let me explain the basic syntax of window functions. Okay, how window functions are utilized in the SQL. Specifically here I will talk about the MySQL. So the basic syntax is like the key to identifying a window function, a window function, a window function is the over function. You will call it over clause also, right? So I can write here syntax, right? So select which column name you want to select, that select it. Okay, it could be multiple also. Give the function name, right? And then use over and write partition by, partition by. Okay, then column, column to group by, column to group by. Okay, suppose you have a further few more classes like order by, right? Column to sort by, column to sort by, as give any alias name, right? Give any alias name, okay, from the table name. from table name. This is basic syntax for the window functions. Okay. So what I have written? I have written select column name, function name over partition by group, column to group by order by if you want to add multiple clauses, column to sort by, then alias name and from the table. This is syntax for the window functions. So now let me explain what is partition by first of all. Okay. You are seeing in the syntax. So I will explain what is partition by. So partition by basically used to divide rows, used to divide rows into groups. Understood? Into groups. It's very similar to like by. Sorry, it's very similar to group by. Understood? And the function, the function, the function restart, the function restart for each, for each group, for each group. And you know order by clause. So I need not to explain order by clause. Okay. This is basically sorting the row, sort the rows within the each partition, within the each partition. So this is about window function. Let me recap again. Window function is it's you can say the alternate of a group by. Okay. In group by, you are able to see the summary only. You are losing the individual rows, but window function is providing the facility which is used to calculate the summary like cells. If you have a sales data from the department, but keep the individual rows visible. They open a window to look at other rows while processing the correct one, right? Current one. Then syntax. The key to identifying a window function is over clause. You have to use over clause. Please keep in mind, this is very important. So if in Viva or in interview or anywhere you are replying about this, you say window function basically we are using with the help of over clause to show the rows information in the summary format also. So you have a syntax, for example, select column name, multiple column even you can keep right here, multiple column you can keep. Function name over partition by partition is used to basically divide the rows into groups, like group by only the function restart for each group, right? After that order by basically to sort the rows within the each partition. And after that, if you want to store the data under the some specific alias, you can give the alias from the particular table name. This is about the Windows function. Suppose in your exam, they're asking you write this much definition and syntax and all. Now I will take you on the direct MySQL. Right now, there I will explain about Windows function practically. Okay. So guys, just 30 seconds you allow me. I will explain practically. Let me open the first MySQL and then I will from the scratch I will explain what is window functions. This basically they have asked in your previous year papers. So that only I'm explaining. Let me share the my MySQL and 1 second, guys. Let me share MySQL. Yeah, we are at the MySQL, right? I hope it's visible. Now, I will start from here, from the scratch. So what I will do here, first I will create database. Okay. First I will create the database. My first target always is to doing everything by creating the database. Then I will create database and I will give the database like window demo, right? Window demo. Okay. Oh, sorry. Create database. Create database. Database name is window demo. Okay. Let me create it. Observe here, database is created successfully. Refresh a schema. You will come to know where is the window. Yeah, we have a window. I will select it. I selected a default schema. After that, I will create the few tables. I will create the few tables. So let me create the table like sales table. Okay. Create the sales table. Fine. So I will create the sales table. So let me create table, and the table name is, I will keep table name cells, right? Cells. And I will give the some, the attributes. Cells ID. I will say cells ID is int, and I will apply auto increment. I hope now you got the idea about auto increment and all. And I will say this is my primary key as well. Okay. My first attribute is created now. Second attribute I will take employee name. Employee name. Okay. Employee name. Fine. And I will give this as a varchar. We have a data type called as varchar, and I will give this some size, and then I will take another attribute called as cell amount. Let's say cells amount, and I will take it as an integer, and then I will close my uh, this creation of table. So I have created one sales table. In that I have taken three attributes, and I have assigned the relevant data type and constraint, and now table is created. You can refresh, and now you can observe here this under this, you can under this columns are there. So these columns created. Now I will insert some data in that, right? I'm explaining basic only, but there is a very complex problems as well, right? So first I will insert the data. Okay. So let me insert the data in sales table, right? Okay, fine. Let me insert. So syntax for into insert into the table name. Okay, cells. And I will take, sales ID is automatic getting generated. So I will take the two attributes, employee, employee name, and another attribute, cells amount. Okay, fine. So these two attributes, with respect to these two attributes only, I will insert the data. I will insert the data. What I'm thinking. So as I have created this all, guys, here I will make one small change. I will alter the table, right? I will alter the table, alter table name cells, and I will add column. I will add column department. Okay. One more column I will add department. Department. I will give the data type varchar. Okay. And I will give the size for that 50, let's say. This I will do. Okay. Table. Alter the table. Okay. Sales, add column, and add department. In that, earlier it was, you see, only three. I want these things, department column as well there. So I'm going to add it. Let me run it. Yeah, execute it. Let me refresh it. Now you observe here, I have one, two, three, four, total four. Uh, I can say this one. I will alter after employee name. Okay. I will say after employee name. I want to this column after employee name. Okay. So I will alter in such a way. Let me check whether it will work or not. No, it will not. Duplicate column name you can't shuffle. Anyhow, this we will do later on. These all kind of steps. But you are understanding, we have added one column. Fine. Now we have a total four rows. So I will take here one more information, department, right? And with respect to that only, I will fill the values. Okay. So let me write here values, and I one by one, I will fill the values. Let me fill the values. Few values I will keep here. So let me take Alice, and the employee name is Alice. Sales amount is 500. right? And the department is where care I have taken. Right? So department I will give electronics. Okay. So this one I have inserted. Similarly, I will insert multiple values because we have to check multiple functions. Multiple functions I want to check. Let me take the name Bob. Bob, and value again 500. Again, department is there. Okay. Now, Charlie, I will take one more name, Charlie, right? And I will say the value 800, and the department is electronics again. Electronics, electronics, fine. Then I will insert few more values. I will say the name is David. David, value is this time 300, I will say 300, and the department furniture. Okay, department I will give the furniture. I hope you are getting what I'm doing here. So another name, I will insert few more values like Eve, and particular amount of that sales amount is 900. Again, furniture department. Then again, one more row I'm going to insert, and I'm giving the name like Frank. Okay, Frank. And again, 300 sales amount, department same furniture. Now again, one more I will take here, Grace, right? Grace. And his sale amount is 150, and the department is clothing, I can say this time. Okay. So this we have inserted. Now I will insert the value. Yeah, that's very good. Now we can check whether data is there or not. All select all from cells, right? If data is there, that should come here. Yeah, it is coming now. We have a values. Now, now I will apply the aggregate window function, right? Aggregate window function. So to apply the aggregate functions, we have a sum, average, mean, max, count. These are the aggregate functions when we used with over functions. Okay. Window function, window function always use aggregate aggregate function with the over, with over function. Understood? So, what I will do here, show every employee's cells alongside the total cells for their specific department. What I'm telling here, show every employee every employee's cells alongside the total cell, alongside the total cells, right? Okay, fine. Total cells for their specific department. Okay, for a specific department. Okay, fine. So how I will use, you see here, I will select employee name. Okay, employee name. I will select sales amount. Okay, I will select sales amount. Then I will select department, and automatically the particular uh, cell ID will automatically generate, right? Because of auto increment. So this is how you have selected the columns. Now we have to apply the partition. Okay. So how we will calculate the sum of cells only for the specific department for the current row. So let me write here sum, and I will say cells amount. What we have taken attribute cells amount. Some cells amount. Okay, fine. Over, over. I will use partition, and I told you why we will use the partition by. Okay, partition by department. You know, this what I'm doing, this similar to you are doing in the group by also. But thing is here, each row information you will get in group by, it is hidden, only summary you are getting, right? So, and I will say some alias name like department total cell, depart, department total cells, right? Department total cells. This name I have given for this particular information. Now let me get the comma. Now I will calculate the average cell for the department, right? So average, I will pass the again cells amount, fine. Now I will say over, and this time I will say partition by. I hope you are understanding partition, partition by, right? Partition by department wise, right? Department wise, department as as department average, as department average cells, right? And I will say from cells. So what I have done as of now, oh sorry, yeah, I need to. So what I have done here to justify the window function with the aggregate function using over clause, right? So I will check every employee cells alongside the total cells for their specific department. You see here, select employee name, cells amount, and department. These three you want to select, and then you are aggregating the cells amount over partition by departments. Okay, then average cells over partition by department. If you are grouping now, only you will see the summary, but here you see what you will get the answer. Oh, unknown. Let me check what name I have given. Department. Uh, department spellings are correct. If your spellings are correct, then only it will work. Uh, department. Yeah, fine. Department. Okay. Which column? Okay. Here only somewhere department. Okay, here. Huh? So we got the error. Now fixed the error. Now we'll execute it. You see here what employee name, sales, department, total sales, department average sales. How cool it is. It looks like very closer to Excel. No? You are getting the data along with the rows, right? Earlier it was only these three informations. Now you are getting these two extra informations. This is what the purpose of this all. Okay. Guys, I hope you got the idea how the window functions are working with the help of partition by and group by. Now, next task is I will explain what is ranking window function. Ranking window function. In your exam, I mean, I don't know, previous year paper which is I am having, in that they have asked the rank window function. So, the rank window function is basically used to assign the rank, first rank, second rank, third rank, row wise. Like there are three main types of difference lies in how they handle ties, duplicate values for the rows, right? So row number, rank, row number function, rank function, and dense rank function. So row number function, let me write row number function. This is used to basically, I can say, uh, give the unique number for every row. Okay, giving unique number for every row. Understood? Then we have a rank function. What it will do? It will, if there is if there is a ties, two people tied for the first, then the next rank is skipped. Understood? Suppose three peoples are there, one, two, three. Suppose three different scores are coming, three different rank will go. But suppose if rank is coming like two peoples are getting the same score, so they both will get rank one, but rank two will get automatically replaced and rank three will come then. Understood? This is what. So I can write here if there is a ties, if there is a tie and suppose two people's uh, tied two people's tied for first two people's tied for first, so the next rank is skipped. The next rank is skipped. For example, 1 comma 1 and 3 it will come. Understood? So meaning of this is what the meaning of guys here. So, okay. One more type of window function we have called as dense rank. Dense rank window function. What this mean? If there is a tie, there is tie, the next rank is not skipped. So it will give like 1 comma 1 comma 2. You see here, this will come like that. So this is about the ranking window function. Understood? Now one by one, I will give the example for this. So let me give the example. So what I will do here, for the same table, I will select select employee name, and I will select sales amount, and I will select department. Okay. I will select department, comma. I will specify what row number window function will do. Okay. So let me start. So how you will write that? You have to write like row. What is that? Row number function over. Now what you have to use? Partition by. Okay. Partition by department. Okay, fine. I am taking the department wise. Order by sales amount. I'm just specifying the some criteria. Sales amount. Okay. Sales amount in the descending order. You know this order wise. So as and row, I will give the alias name like row number. Okay. So this is about first row functions. Now we have a rank function. So what rank function will do? You see how you will use rank function. You have to write, then you have to write over. You know, always you have to use over. After over, you have to write like partition by. After that, I want to group it like department, and I will tell by what I will say here, sales amount. Okay, I have taken sales amount. Yeah, sales amount. Fine. Sales amount. Spelling, be careful. Sales amount. Okay. So this is another window function you have seen. Now I will take one more function called as dense rank window function. Over dense rank function over. Here you can give the some alias name also as rank value. Okay, I'm giving like that. Now for that dense rank over, again you have to write partition. You have to write partition by. Okay, partition by, and we want to group it by department wise. Okay, fine, no problem. Department by, and then you are using order by sales order by sales amount, Sales amount, and that too in descending order, right? And then you are creating the alias for that. Dense rank, dense rank value. Okay, fine. Dense rank. Okay. I hope you got the idea from the cells table. Okay. You have seen there are many values. Cell amount was, equal. Now you see what kind of answer you will get. So, I shown this previous output now. Now, first what I will do, I will run it. Employee's name, sorry, employee name I have to give here. Okay, employee name. Okay, fine. You see here, oh, sorry, let me run again. You see here employee name, sales amount, department, row number, from which row these all things are coming. Rank value, okay, dense rank value, row number, rank value, rank. I hope you're getting, how cool it is, window function. Another window function we have called as value or offset window function. What it means in that you will get to, I mean, this allows to look at the previous row or next row without using the complex self join. Lag function and lead function. These two functions you have to use here. This I am leaving for you as a task you do by yourself. Okay. So we have another kind of window function called as value, value or offset window function, right? Window functions. In that you have to basically what it will do, previous row or next row you want to see without self join, you can perform it. In that you have to use two window function you will get. One is lag window function, basically used to access data from the previous row, data from previous row. Similarly, we have another window function called as lead window function. Lead window function, and it is used to access the data from next row. Understood? So these two we have to do, and this is the task for you. This is the task for you. You do by yourself. Understood? This I will not explain. I hope you got the idea. So as of now, what I have explained, first I explained what is window functions, what is the syntax of a window function. Then I have given this example. I created one database window demo. I created one table. In that I have taken four attributes, and based on that only some value I inserted. Then I perform window function using aggregate function over with over clause, right? Then I defined with the some conditions, you got the some output. Then second criteria of a window function, ranking window function, I have defined in that three window functions, row number, rank, and dense rank I have defined, and I have explained with the small example that also you have seen. Now this third one is your task, value and offset window function. Basically it is used to access the data from the previous row or next row without using complex self join operation, right? By using lag and lead functions. Lag is used to access the data from the previous row, and lead is used to access the data from the next row. For that, you have to perform the SQL query for this particular given table, right? And if you are able to perform, please post in my comment. Okay. I am now going to provide you this kind of this is very useful for exam. If in your exam they're asking, please don't forget. Okay. So I hope you got the idea. Now I'm taking you back on the my whiteboard. Here I will summarize the window function. So window function is basically used to provide the summary along with the rows information. Okay. This will not hide the row information. Each and every row you will see, along with that the summary also you are able to see, and you saw the answers. Now we have studied a few things, like you saw there. It's a summary I'm giving to you, right? Summary. So basically, window functions you have seen, I can categorize into three category. One I shown aggregate function, aggregate function with over clause, right? Then I have a second type of aggregate function called as ranking, right? And you don't forget here I have shown sum and average, but you can apply any of aggregate function, mean, max, count, any kind of aggregate function. In ranking, I defined three: rank number, then rank, understood now, and then dense rank. These category of a ranking window function I explained, and third one, which is I have given value or offset window function. In that two, lag function and lead function. Lag function for accessing data from previous row, lead function for accessing data from the next row, right? So this is all about the window function. I hope you got the idea. And at last, if you want to drop the window function, you have to use command drop, and you have to use a particular database. And as you have created database called as window demo, just run this, it will drop your entire that one. So I hope you got the idea. And in that, some advanced methodology and mechanism is also there that I will some other time I will record. I will let you know. For your exam point of view, that is enough. Okay. So you got the idea, right? So please prepare this, practice it. If in your exam they're asking, please perform it. Okay. Don't skip anything. Take a privilege of everything. Okay. Okay, guys, so I'm stopping here only. And before stopping, I can say a window function perform calculation across a set of a table rows that are somehow related to current row. Basically, you have a procedure to do the same work with the help of group by, but group by always collapses the rows into a single output and you are unable to see the row information. Okay, but the we have one magic keyword in the window function called as over, which is giving the one kind of I can say facility. You can see the each row and their summary also. Okay, so in that you gone through this all things. Okay, okay, guys. Thank you, and just utilize these all things. Okay.